This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. It is another Friday right here in the 513. 1017 Brick Squad Day.
Hey, it is, man. That's my grandma's birthday. Happy birthday, grandma. Her 88th or 89th birthday.
Happy birthday.
89th birthday today. So happy birthday, grandma. I FaceTimed you a couple like an hour ago. So happy birthday, man. We're gonna see you this weekend. We're gonna turn up for you.
I'll turn up for sure. 89 years, man. It's a blessing. Big
Yes,
huge.
sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling this Good Friday, brother?
Feeling good, feeling great, bro. Man, you know, it was a decent day in the city. You know, it was decent weather. It was a pretty day outside. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold either. Decent day outside. So good day, brother. How about you? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Like I said, 1017 day. I've been listening to old school 1017 Brick Squad all day. Man, that was my peak years. High school, early college years. What a time to be alive.
What a time, bro. Shout out Gucci.
Facts.
Great squad for sure.
Big facts. Down to the Wire 513, man. Make sure you give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513. Or as I always say, just Google us. Man, I guess we'll go ahead and start with the most exciting Thursday night football game of the season by far.
By far, thus far.
And going into it, I don't think many people would have said that. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that many points to be scored.
Going into it was Battle of the Unks, they were saying on social media and you know NBA or NFL social media was saying. So it wasn't expected to be a very exciting game, but man, it wasn't a very exciting game.
It was a great game. Depending on who you were rooting for. It was a whiteout down there at Paycor Stadium. City was on fire.
Yes.
From the pictures and what I've seen, I was not down there.
I wasn't either, but from what I hear.
Yes, from what I heard and what I saw, the city was on fire. But the Bengals got a 31-30 win. Was it 31-30? I know 1 point win.
Yeah, 31-30.
Yeah, 33-31. Sorry.
Oh, 33-30. Oh, 2 point win. Much needed win for sure too.
A 33-31 win over their arch rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Flacco balled out. Aaron Rodgers balled out too, but he also had two turnovers. Joe Flacco threw 342, 3 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers 249, 4 touchdowns and those 2 interceptions. And Jamar Chase, man, 16 catches, 161 yards and a touchdown. T. Higgins, 6 catches, 96 yards and a touchdown.
Some boys lit it up, bro. Jamar Chase is on Thursday Night Football. They were showing his stats for Thursday Night Football. He just shows out every time he's on Thursday Night Football. So
on Thursday Night Football and on Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's eating that man alive. Jamar Chase. They said last night he leads the league in pass interference. Causes where he draws them on players. And Jalen Ramsey was in hell last night, and he was very frustrated. He is. I would say on the downside of his career, but still in the league corner. But Jamar was giving him all he can last night. No diddy.
So we had talked a little bit about the game last night in the group chat, but just overall, what you think of the game overall? So go start with from the Bengals side.
From Bengals side, I thought it was like you said in group chat last night. It was a better performance than we're used to from Zach Taylor. I will say 47 throws for your offense is alarming, especially when you have Joe Flacco out there. It's alarming. Luckily that Pittsburgh D-line didn't get tee off on Joe like I'm sure they wanted to. But 47 dropbacks, man, to me, that's not a recipe for success, if you ask me. But hey, you paid these receivers, you got to get them the ball. And Joe Flacco did that last night. So I will give Zach Taylor kudos And of course, Joe Flacco gets kudos too for just getting the stars the ball, bro. Like that's all Jake Browning had to do was get them the ball. It could have been him last night on Thursday Night Football primetime after the game, post game, get an interview with Jamar Chase, and on national TV. It could have been him last night, but he couldn't get the stars the ball. Now Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He is definitely, I'll probably say borderline Hall of Fame if he's not Hall of Fame, just for his longevity and for his success he had in Baltimore. So he's definitely more accomplished than Jake Browning. But I think the Bengals last night showed what they plan to do moving forward. Here they got through 2 more home games before their bye week, and I think they hope to rip off 2 more wins.
Nah, facts. And I think last night's win, I think that almost, I don't think that they would have fired Zach Taylor right then and there, like after the game. But I think that like just almost saved the season really, because if you go to 2-5, bro, that's pretty much a recipe for failure. It's Pittsburgh would have went to I think 5-2 in the division, or 5-1 or
5-1.
5-1,
I believe. Yeah, I think last night it was a second loss.
Pittsburgh would have they would have almost been like say 100% favorites to win.
I say locks, almost locks for locks with Baltimore. Denver out of it at this point. And who's expecting what the hell is going on in Cleveland? So, yeah, you're right.
But and obviously going into that, like I said, working here with the media and Bengals, they don't. Players, they don't like to saying must win games, but let's be honest, that's what it was last night.
Yeah.
Backs against the wall, loses the 4th straight. Like I said, one of Zach Taylor's better coaching performances to show that he can coach a little bit in this league, because obviously he didn't have Joe Burrow out there to save him, but so he said he showed he could coach just a little bit.
Had a few close blunders, man. Had a few close blunders.
For sure.
You gotta have it for sure. Had a few close blunders. I'm like, bro, what is this nigga doing? Especially at the end of the half, I'm like, call timeout. What are you doing? Call timeout. Almost there. Call timeout. Get a timeout called.
That you challenged the spot on.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so stupid too. That was so stupid. Stupid. So stupid, man.
But yeah, I would say from an offensive standpoint, that was the most complete the offense has looked all year. They finally got Chase Brown going in the run game, which that was a big that was key, because the run game, he was running all over Steelers, and granted he had over 100 yards, but he only had 11 carries, bro. So I still, like you said, I wish he would have had a few more touches, because 47.
He had it going.
Yeah, he was balling. Like I said, he was getting shit off. But great offensive performance by Joe Flacco and Zach Taylor from play call. The defense, I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Geno Stone, bro. They safety, bro. He got bailed out.
He did, bro.
If the Bengals lose that game, he was enemy number one.
Getting called out all over social media. His fans have been on his ass, bro. Been on his ass. Media been on his ass.
What the fuck were you doing on that that last fire move touchdown, bro?
Yeah.
But nah, man. Bengals handled what they were supposed to do, and above nothing else, they gave their fans hope that say, hey, we can win with 40-year-old Joe Flacco at quarterback. That he can keep us afloat. That if Joe Burrow, it was good seeing Joe Burrow. This was his first game on the sideline since being hurt. If he can come back this season,
got a small slither of chance, bro. Small slither of chance. He looked very depressed though last night, bro.
Oh yeah, you can tell he wanted to be out there for sure.
Yeah, he looked very depressed. Like, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to be here. If I can't be out there playing, why am I here?
But nah, I think the Bengals have hope now. Have a little hope. Like I said, their next 2 games are the Jets and Bears, both very winnable games.
Especially the Jets game. They can't just get their first win. Oh no. Well, I guess the Jets got to play this weekend, right? Jets got a bye week this week, or are they playing?
I think they play this week.
Okay, so yeah, if they may get a win this week, then it'd be a little pressure off the Bengals, but can't let the Jets get their first win off on you, man.
So yeah, I think last night was a huge win, much season saving win for sure. If they can go to their bye week 5-4, that's a huge win for their first half of the season.
Yeah.
as far as Pittsburgh goes, I mean, the defense, man. I mean, like I said, defense is older. TJ Watt usually he's a menace when he plays the Bengals.
Yeah.
He was nowhere to be found. He had one sack late very late in the game.
Yeah.
But
I forgot he's out there. I saw him at the beginning of the game before the game started. After that, never saw him until, like you said, that second gap.
But other than that, yeah, he was kind of quiet. And hey, maybe Mike Tomlin knew a little bit of something. Maybe that's why he was so upset in that press conference about at Cleveland giving the Bengals Joe Flacco.
I think he was foreshadowing. He gonna tear us up, man. He tore them a new one, man. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know if I would have paid TJ Watt all that money to give him, man. He just has these moments. He has these games where he just goes missing. Usually it's a little bit later in the season, but he has these games where he goes missing, man.
Yeah, I mean, out of all weeks, you let the Bengals establish their run. Like I said, we knew Jamar Chase and T Higgins, they were going to get their numbers, but you let Chase Brown get off here, and you had to worry another component you had to worry about in offense. That's what really cost
off
them
11 carries.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro! 11 carries, let him get off of 11 carries.
And you let him off the hook early in the first half. You was up 10-0. It looked like it's about to Pittsburgh is about to come in and establish their dominance. And then you score 10 points in the first quarter. You don't score the rest of the first half.
Right? Yeah, and that was a phenomenal pick by
KJ Turner.
Turner. Phenomenal pick, man. Phenomenal pick. That first one Aaron Rodgers threw, but yeah. I think the Steelers let him off the hook last night. Early in the game. I think they could have put it away early, but like you said, that pick turned the game around. They only got 10 points in the first half where they should have easily scored at least 17, at least.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to go and you have to look at so I know it's a week by week scenario, but not questioning, as I said, are the Steelers for real or not? Because they did have a few good, like I said, some good wins. They beat the Jets is terrible, but they beat the Patriots on the road. Yeah, I mean, hell, they beat us, but that was the first week. That was Carson Wentz's the second week starting, and then beat the Browns team. So their schedule's about to get tougher here. So we're about to really see if it's Pittsburgh really
see what they about, man. See what they about. You know, they had the first, like you said, the first few games, and really was cupcakes. We're looking at it now.
And then so they got Green Bay next week, Indy, and Chargers. So their next three, it's gonna be tough. And
it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
And that's the thing with the Bengals next two games, like they could easily jump right back in the AFC North contention. So
and then get a nice little rest for about a week, and then Bengals, like we talked about it on Wednesday. The schedule ain't that tough before Joe Burrow comes back. So if they can, get a few games above 500, give them a little room for some slack, a little room for some air. Hey, look out, man! Maybe make a wild card. I mean, who knows when we get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
I think the key for the Bengals is there's that stretch when they play Baltimore, Buffalo, Baltimore. They're going to have to. Because at the beginning of the season, I was thinking, a lot of people was thinking Baltimore would sweep them, but now that might not be the case. I mean, Lamar Jackson will be back.
We got to sweep them now. At this point, we got to sweep them,
or at least split. Like I said, I believe in Joe Flacco can be enough to go on the road and get a win. Jake Brown didn't have wasn't that much of a
that would happen.
But Joe Flacco, can win a game at Baltimore. Like, you can't go 0-3 during that stretch.
If they can't go 0-3. If they are not, if Baltimore ain't found it yet, if they ain't back looking yet, we gotta sweep them, bro.
I agree.
Got to make them have a full out down year. Make them stay down. They down right now. Keep them down.
Facts.
Make them question even bring Lamar back.
Facts. I agree. So we'll see, but overall good win for the Bengals last night. Great environment. Proud of the city. Showed up, showed out.
Facts.
Now we'll see what they could do moving forward. But in primetime games, recent years Bengals hasn't performed well in primetime games, but it was good for them to get a win in a primetime situation last night.
Shout out Uno, man.
Boy,
cold.
I agree. 16 catches, 23 targets, bro. Somebody said on Twitter, Jamar Chase can get 23 targets and AJ Brown can barely get 5. Like
AJ Brown watching that shit like, bro. Can we go out there and get your Flacco, please?
Right.
Sheesh.
Well, at least
See
the
that,
quarterback.
Jalen?
Yeah, give me the ball, right?
Forcing
shout-
that man the ball.
Facts.
But you gotta do though, bro. Shit, especially if you paying a nigga 40 million. Shit.
Yeah, you gonna eat. You gonna eat for sure. But yeah, shout out to the Bengals though. So hopefully get a win next week against the New York Jets here in the crib. So. Oh man, speaking of next week, brother. Next Tuesday, which is crazy. It's crazy the year is flying. It's going by so fast.
Wow.
We got live real regular season NBA next
Regular
Tuesday.
season NBA basketball is back.
A new era because no more TNT, no more games on TNT.
Hey,
we got games on NBC, Peacock, and Amazon Prime next week, brother. So
love to see it. Love to see the change of. I wish they would have did away with Inside the NBA, but hey.
Honestly, bro, I mean, I don't think you really gonna notice it. Do you see the schedule they got?
Nah.
They only have 20 dates.
Oh wow. Okay.
Regular season dates. And it's like they got from their last date in November 20th or something. And then they got a 3-week stretch where they're not back on till Christmas.
Okay.
So I mean,
I like that. Get them niggas out of here, bro. Like Jalen Brown said last year. Get them the fuck out of here.
So we'll see what happens with Inside the NBA. But I am excited for this new era on NBC and Amazon Prime because I think
very excited.
That they recruited over there can do some good things, some great things.
Yeah, I agree. Very excited about it. I'm happy to usher in some new voices too, man. So I'm happy to see it, man. Shout out Kenny Beecham too. I don't know if y'all watch our show, I'm sure y'all have heard of him or y'all seen him before if y'all don't know who he is. He do some NBA content too. He got picked up. I think NBC picked him up. He does his like us. He podcasts and he's one. He was on First Take with Stephen A before. He was on Inside the NBA a couple times too. I can't remember his name of the show, but he has a dope NBA show, dope NBA content, man. So he's gonna be, happy to see they give somebody like us a chance too. So I think it's pretty dope.
Shit. Hey, NBA, give us a call. WNBA, give us a call.
Call us, man. Call us. Let us know what's up. We are available.
Facts. And we will. Matter of fact, we'll talk off air. Something I thought about with the first week next week. We might have to try something next week. So
yeah.
But NBA season preview, man. A lot of changes this offseason. Obviously, we know the huge blockbuster move this offseason was obviously KD ended up in Houston.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, we'll go ahead and we'll start in the East Conference first. We'll go ahead, break this down conference by division by division. Who we like to win a division. I mean, win a division in NBA really don't mean much for real.
It don't mean much. I mean, you do get. I guess you get top 4 seed, but
do you?
You used to? Don't you still get top 4 seed? You win a division? I thought so.
No, I don't think so. If you say if the Atlantic was all you get in with a below 500 record, shit. If the Central, if they got 4 teams better than you, I don't think you get a top 4 seed.
Interesting. I thought you got a top 4 seed if you had the division. I guess not. Interesting. Nonetheless.
Yeah, but nonetheless, man. We'll go ahead and start division, starting the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic Division. Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, and Toronto Raptors.
Of course, Boston took it last year, of course.
Of course. But Boston is suffering a huge injury this year. Huge injuries.
Big time.
Obviously, no Jason Tatum. He's been rehabbing. He's been training so that he can try to come back by the end of the year. I think it just depends on what Boston is doing by that time.
Yeah, but I think he needs to chill.
Yeah.
chill, JT.
But this is Jaylen Brown's chance to show that he can be the man on the team.
He just got hurt too yesterday or the day before. He pulled his hamstring. I'm not sure if it's cool, but yeah, he strained his hamstring, so he's limited as well right now.
God damn. Well, he ain't gonna be ready for the start of the season. Well, at least we not the first week, but
Yeah, probably
he'll,
not. So
he'll be back at some point.
Yeah.
And when he comes back, how far? What do you think Boston can do in the East?
yeah, right now he is day to day. Looking up right now, he is day to day right now with that hamstring. Sucks, man. Yes. What's today? Today, 2 days ago. But yeah, Boston. I think Boston is going to end up being borderline playing team, possibly depending on health. I don't see them contending for this division this year. Just with their health of JT being down, and also with Jalen already being banged up. Hamstrings are always tricky too. Those can linger on. Last a few months. So, I'm not looking for them to be, solidly in the playoffs. I'm not looking for them to be a top 6 seed in the East. I'm excited to see Anthony Simons with them though. They shoot a lot of threes and he can shoot the ball. So I'm really excited to see how he fits in there. But I'm ultimately going to put Boston on my teams to look out for trade deadline, because if the things are going worse than I think they might go, they might look to shop guys like Derek White. Guys like Anthony Simons might get moved. Hell, if they get a good enough deal, maybe even Jaylen Brown gets moved. But yeah, definitely not going to be a 60-win team this year. Maybe more like a 35 to 40-win team.
You said 35 to 45 wins, somewhere in there.
35 to 40, if that. Below 500. I think below 500.
Can a below 500 get it?
Yeah. Last year, 41 and 41. The
Bulls.
Nah, the Magic were 7 seed at 41 and 41, so they were in the play-in.
Okay.
But yeah, they're right there. Shit, the Bulls are 37 and 45. They were a 10th seed in the play-in. So East is a little bit easier. Shit, 41 wins might get you 6 seed. Shit, Detroit only had 44 wins. They got 6 seed last year. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and obviously, man, like I said, no Jason Tatum. They traded Drew Holiday this offseason. No Porzingis, Al Horford. So much of their
all them niggas gone.
Yeah. Most of their core unit from that championship team shit is gone. Is Jaylen Brown, when everybody's healthy, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Jason Tatum, and then hopefully Anthony Simons could come in and be a factor on this team. It's really going. I think this season for Boston is really going to tell if Joe Mazzulla is the right coach up in Boston. Because we know guys, like I said, even with Jaylen Brown, bro, like I said, they should still be good enough to at least at max get somewhere around 40 wins. Especially in a weak East. Jaylen Brown's an all-star, former NBA Finals MVP.
Yeah,
Derek White, shit, he just got paid like an all-star. Hell, he was borderline all-star. He didn't make it out. He was
borderline, but yeah, he got paid like one. So shit.
Exactly. And I think, and like I said, I think Anthony Simons, I won't say wasting away up in Portland, but he was starting to find himself up there in Portland. So I think he come in and make an instant impact offensively for Boston. For them, it's just like I said, how can they stay healthy? And like I said, now with Jaylen Brown dealing with his hamstring injury, how long will that linger? And like early on the season, like for the beginning of the season, like this could be the time where Boston loses their spot for the playoffs. Like early enough losses, shit,
it's gonna be too hard to get back in there.
Yeah, it cost them a spot in the playoffs and shit. They can probably just go ahead and tank. But if nothing else, man, I could see. I mean, Joe Mazzulla should almost view this season like I forget what year it was, but how Steve Kerr.
How about to bring it up? The year Steph was out.
Yeah, just how Steve. Yeah, just go ahead and play a bunch of your guys and see what you got. Develop some of your young guys.
Yep, develop some young guys. Plug some guys in. Maybe try to find a gem. From the guy that you drafted. Maybe last year or this year, or a guy in the G League you got right now. Try to bring somebody like that up and bring them along. Or hey, this guy actually pretty good. We got them. Maybe we're gonna bring them in. We got Tatum back. Keep Brown. We got Brown. Maybe make some more moves. Now they got more flexible. Getting off the Holiday contract, getting off the Porzingis contract, not paying Al Horford. They are a little more flexible now for the future to make more moves to better their roster when Jason Tatum does come back.
And honestly, bro, if you look at the two teams who won the finals last year, Pacers and Thunder. What do? They got a shit ton of depth.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, Indiana kind of they paid for some of their guys, but OKC for the most part was all homegrown.
All homegrown guys. Yep. All homegrown guys from draft, and they had years where we just developed guys too. We're talking about what Boston should do this year.
So yeah, 35-40 wins. Yeah, I agree with you. So they could be fighting for a play-in spot. Brooklyn Nets. It's not much for me to say. Like I said, it's not many Nets games I'm gonna be watching this year, honestly, bro. Maybe Cam Thomas get on the heater and say, oh, he's got like 50 or something in the third quarter. I might turn on to see.
Yeah, I might watch some just to kind of see, like you said, Cam Thomas, or kind of see what Michael Porter Jr. looks like now that he's going to be more free. He was talking about how excited he is now to be more free and get more opportunity now. So I might tune in and see what he can do, because he was one of the guys, in high school, one of the top-rated players coming out, until he got that back injury. So I would watch a little bit of the games, but like you said, I'm not looking for much of them. Joe Tsai even said it, they had 5 first-round picks this past draft. They used all 5 picks. They only have 1 first-round pick next year. He said they hope to make that a very good pick. So you can guess which charge they're going to use. So they're going to tank. What are you trying to say, basically?
So some of their additions, obviously, Michael Porter Jr., Terrence Mann, Haywood Highsmith, EJ Liddell. They drafted the kid from BYU, Igor Demon, which I liked it. I liked his style of play at BYU. So man, just develop your draft picks, man, and just like I said, just develop your talent if you're Brooklyn. That's really much it. I really don't see, let's say, a pathway for them in the playoffs. Yeah, maybe not in the play-in. I think they'll finish at the bottom, somewhere in the bottom of the East. So.
Yep, I see them definitely being somewhere. They hope to be somewhere in that. Was it 15th? That's at the lowest seed. They hope to be somewhere around that 15th seed, because they want to get a very high draft pick. I think their draft pick is like top 8 protected. So if it does, they do fall outside the bottom 8, or top 8 of the draft, they will lose their pick. I forget what team owns it, but yeah. So they definitely hope to get, in the bottom or very high draft pick, top 5.
I agree. Let's go to the other team in New York, the New York Knicks. I'm just gonna say, I think this has to be the next year they feel like they need to win it all, can win it all. They really didn't add much. Well, they added Jordan Clarkson, which I think is a huge help for the bench.
Great pickup. The major move they made this year was this offseason was just firing Tom Thibodeau and hiring Mike Brown. Which is, whatever you want to say, I say it's more of a diagonal move than anything, but it is a move. It's a move. So we'll see if he can, squeeze more out of that orange they have up there. They, like I said, they didn't do much with the roster. They couldn't do much with the roster. They kind of locked into who they have. Let's say trade one of their key guys, being Cat or Bronson or OG or Mikhail, which I don't see them doing, trading those guys at least right now.
Not right now, yeah. And obviously Malcolm Brogdon, he just announced his sudden retirement on Wednesday. So he was supposed to be he was viewed to come in and spell some minutes from Jalen Brunson.
Very weird, man. Very weird.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on. Hopefully everything is all great.
Yeah, hopefully he's just happy and just say I'm cool playing. So because he didn't get 10 years. And you gotta get 10 years to get your pension. So I'm not sure why he didn't at least try to get to 10 years. But hey. Hope he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy.
But yeah, New York Knicks for me, man. I think they should be a top 3 team in the East. That's
yeah. I think they should win this division. If they don't win this division, they should be very disappointed.
I agree.
So they should win this division, like you said. I think they should be a top 3 seed. We're gonna rank the teams, of course, in the East, but that's my pick for winner of this division is the Knicks.
I'm right there with you. Mike Brown plays a lot more guys than Tom Thibodeau does.
Yes, that too. That might help.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, but is Mike Brown the defensive minded guy that Tibbs was? So we'll see. We'll see what happens defensively on there. But it's not bad as you got 2 guys in OG and Michael who pride themselves on playing defense too. So
yeah, Facts.
Philly. I just seen earlier today, Paul George ain't gonna be ready for season opener.
Yeah, that's who it was. That's who it was. They had another procedure or had a setback. Paul George. Yeah.
Jeez,
So-
what's going on with PG, man?
Yeah, man. He's old. That's what's going on. He old, man. He old. That's what's going on. With them, it's all about health, bro. Like,
That's all it is.
I would not be surprised if they are another below 30 win team this year. I also would not be surprised if they win the games this year. Because it's all about health.
I agree 100% with you, brother. If I'm not mistaken, then they said is Jared McCain is he slated to come back or did he have a setback too?
He had a I think he broke his thumb or something. So it wasn't a setback with injury, it's another injury. Yeah, or thumb or shoulder, something in his arm or hand. I forget. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm gonna look at their team.
Yeah, I thought I seen something. I said where he's supposed to miss some time, but man, Philly, like I said, Philly when healthy, bro, they have the talent on paper to be a championship contender team. If we being honest,
Yeah.
Can Joel Embiid stay healthy this year? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I don't even want to say healthy. Let's not even call it health. Let's just say over under number of games. Over under 40 games for Joel Embiid. Or 60 games. Under 60 for sure.
Unders for sure. I mean, at this point in his career, bro, I honestly don't think Joel Embiid cares about, like, say, playing a certain amount of games for any type of awards or recognition or recognition, anything.
So him not playing that many games automatically sets the team back for the season, and also it sets the team on the way for playoffs. So it's just, until the Joel Embiid era is over in Philly, or I don't want to say over, but until he's not the best player on the team no more. I guess that's Joel Embiid era is over. I guess we call it still.
Yeah,
they're not going to be serious. I can't take them serious.
Well, hopefully, like I said, the McCain thumb injury isn't too long because, like I said, he was playing very well, and I think a combination of him, Tyrese Maxey, and even, like I said, if you get Joel Embiid out there for 50 games, like I said, I don't think it's less than 60, but I can say he can play about 50, 55 games this year.
Yeah,
that's
a sweet spot.
You can do that. There, even with the games he misses, I think, like I said, they have enough talent on paper where they can win some of those games without him.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but Philly, man, I see them middle of the pack Eastern Conference. Like they can fall, like they can range anywhere from a 4 seed to a 9 seed for me. Like I'm somewhere in between them.
Shit, they can range anywhere from a 4 seed to a 15 seed, if you ask me. They can be the worst team in the East again if they health, the health buckets again. But I would say if I had to pick it, I would put them, somewhere around 40 to 40. I'll put them around 45 wins. They'll be above 500, I think. I think Joel Embiid will play, like you said, somewhere around 50 games. I think Tyrese Maxey will be healthier this year because he missed a lot of games last year too. Tyrese missed a lot of games. So I think they'll be more healthy this year. They'll be, hit with the Joel Embiid bug, but they'll be more healthy than they were last year. So I see them winning somewhere between 40 and 45 games.
And then I forgot. I'm just looking at their some of their additions on there. Obviously, they drafted VJ Edgecombe, Trendon Watford, Janai Broome. So we'll see what
VJ right now too. VJ hurt right now too. He has a hip injury.
Shit.
Yeah, he's day to day though, so he might be ready for the opener, but he's day to day. Yeah, man, they're banged up. They're banged up already.
They might need to fire they entire health staff with Philly because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Just terrible there, bro. Terrible.
Well, hoping for all the best in Philly. I think the NBA is good when Philly is good. Their fans are funny.
Yeah. I do like their fans, man. I gotta say I fuck with their fans.
So hoping best for Philly for sure. The last team we got in the Atlantic, Toronto Raptors. I'm actually excited to see Toronto with BI. I think they could be. Last year they finished 11th in the East. I think they could finish anywhere from a 10 to about a 6 seed in the East. If everything goes well. Obviously, you got Scotty Barnes up there, Bi. Like I said, both of those guys, all-star potential players. RJ Barrett, they have talent up there, bro. And in a week East this year, there's no way, in my opinion, the Raptors should miss the playoffs.
They shouldn't, in theory. They have talent on paper. It's just, it's a bit of a wonky fit, if you ask me, man. They just, a lot of players that kind of want to do the same things. Like Bi and Scotty want to kind of do the same things. IQ wants to be a ball handler too. Like, is he still trying to handle the ball, or is he going to be just spot up shooting now this year? Is he going to take a back seat to these guys trying to be point forwards? So as long as their coach can kind of define their roles, I'll be excited to see them. But they can easily get off the rails really fast up there because they have a lot of players, like I said, want to do the same things. And if they don't have those roles defined, it's like, how do you fit all that on the court at one time? Because they're all going to start. They're going to start IQ, they're going to start Bi, they're going to start RJ, they're going to start Scotty.
Yeah.
And all those guys kind of like to occupy the same kind of, not all of them, but multiple like to occupy the same spots on the floor. So it gets a little wonky,
Darko, is that still him?
Yeah, it's the head coach there still, Darko.
No, I'm saying, is he the Serbian coach too? Is that the guy who coached Serbian national team?
I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's him. I know he's a foreigner. I know he's a foreigner because he has a foreigner style coaching, man. Nigga, he be getting his players' ass, bro. I like it. I actually fuck with him. But he got a aggressive style coaching.
I mean, I think I fuck with it personally. And as long as basically it just comes down to the players buy in. Really, that's really all it is. I said on paper they have the talent, but like you said, can he get the guys to buy in and accept their role and accept their roles?
Yeah.
Now that I'm pulling up their roster, like you said, yeah, they do got a lot of guys who, when all of them were successful and at peak talent, like I said, yeah, all of them handled the rock. So now it's gonna be interesting. Who's going to sacrifice? Who's going to sacrifice?
No. Who's going to be the one that's not handle the rock? Are they going to be happy to not handle the rock?
So I'm just going to say that somebody coming off the bench, bro. They all starting right now, but Bi ain't coming off the bench. Between it's going to be RJ or
RJ
or quickly. One of them will be coming off the bench by the end of the season.
IQ. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be, like I said, I also have the recipe to get very nasty up there, depending on how the coach manages his egos. That's part of his job, managing those egos. So, can he do it? I guess we're gonna find out.
They got on paper, bro. Yeah, Jacoby Walter.
They nice on paper. On paper, they nice.
They get
on paper, they nice. I must admit, on paper, they nice.
To the Central Division in the East, we got Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Indiana, and Milwaukee.
Let's start at the bottom with teams we ain't got much to say about. Well, I guess Chicago. It might be only maybe two teams here because Indy got injuries this year, but definitely Chicago.
Yeah.
I see them being last year they won 39 games, but of course it's still gonna be worse this year. Last year they had Zach LaVine them halfway through the year before they made the trades, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I see them definitely. They should try to get a top 5 pick, top 3 pick, if you ask me. I do like Montes Buzelis. I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess I pronounce it. He's 6'10", and he's shifty as hell on the wing. If you watch any preseason, even last year, his drives to the rim, bro, he's shifty as fuck. I like his handle. Of course, he got to get a little stronger, get a little better at shooting the 3 ball, but I like him. I think they should highlight him as their premier player this year and just roll the punches. He's gonna mess up because he's young, but make him your premier offensive player. Try to make him your star because he has potential to be like a star if you can develop him the right way. That's what I would do there. They're gonna be shitty this year. I would just rock out with him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, continue to develop him, and if he is going to be a star, then I think Chicago could be another team that you can possibly be on the lookout for by the trade deadline. Because I think Kobe White, bro, can go to somebody else, a playoff contender team, championship contender team, and be effective.
Kobe White, if they smart to trade Kobe White, they help themselves out because he gets them wins. He gets them wins. So you smart, you trade Kobe out of there, and you get the ball in Montez's hands and let Montez do his thing, but he gonna fuck up a lot because he's still young.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then shit, Billy Donovan's still up there, bro. It's like, bro, so.
Yeah. And I don't think they have any plans on letting him go because the Knicks wanted to interview him. They said nah, so I think they plan on keeping him.
Yeah, which I think this Billy's. I guess he really just enjoys Chicago. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't see much for the Bulls this year. Like I said, they'll win games and they'll shock a lot of teams. Like it's like, damn, they lost to the Bulls.
Yeah,
they'll have
they'll play hard.
Yeah, they'll have those. But yeah, as far as what the Bulls can do this year, yeah, I see them finishing, like I said, probably just outside of the play-in this year.
Yeah, I see them somewhere around that 11, 12 seed. Excuse me. 11, 12 seed.
But keep your eyes on and I forgot they did get Okoro this year in his offseason. So, but I think he can be another potential trade piece by the deadline too. So
yeah.
We shall see. Indiana. We know they have injuries too. No Tyrese Halliburton possibly for this year.
Oh, Tyrese, man, they got rid of Miles Turner, in the offseason. Or he left in free agency. I said get rid of him. But yeah, gonna be a down year for them. If I'm them, I guess just holding out for Tyrese next year, man. I don't know what else they can really do.
I mean, easier said than done. I mean, because even in the last, what did they play 2 games without him in the finals?
Nah, he fucked shit up in game 7.
Game 7, that's what it was.
So they played basically the game 7 now. It was first quarter, so it was pretty early in the game. But
right,
damn, man, Tyrese, bro, hate to see it. I would just develop other guys, trying to get other guys more time on the ball. Trying to get other guys more confidence. So when Tyrese comes back, they can try to get right back in the swing of things, or right back into the championship swing.
And I think Rick Carlisle can do that.
Great coach.
Even with no Reese this year, bro, I can still see them being in the play-in. We still got enough talent on paper. Like I said, they have enough depth where they can win games. Like I said, Pascal Siakam stepped up big time last year in the playoffs. Something that we couldn't say before. So I think he can carry them. Like I said, to 6 to 10. I think he can get them like a 7th, 8th seed in the East.
Damn, I don't see that, bro. I don't see them getting 40 wins.
You don't see them getting 40? Not without Reese?
Not without Reese, bro. I don't see it, man. Maybe they can be 10th seed. I think maybe they get around 37, 36 wins. I don't see them getting 40 though. That's gonna be tough without Reese, bro. Maybe I'm discrediting because also maybe you don't know. TJ McConnell is hurt right now too. He's gonna miss the first month of the season.
Yeah.
See, I ain't seeing 40 wins out of that team, bro.
Yeah, I got that depth. So yeah, Nembhard, Mathurin, Nesmith, and then Isaiah Jackson.
Still got talent, man. Still got talent. It's still there. Still Obi there too, right? Obi Toppin still there.
Obi coming off the bench.
Still got talent. I don't see 40 wins though. I see him fighting for the play-in stage. So it's somewhere in the same realm though. Playing. I see him in the playing tier. Is their ceiling playing tier?
Yeah, and I just don't think they're, and even with his roster, I don't just see them being bad enough where they could tank for like a lotto pick. Like they won't be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, unless they get some injuries, in which if I'm them, man, I'm kind of hoping you are that bad. If I'm them, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get a better player. I'm trying to get some more talent in here for Tyrese does come back. We can go right back to things, So hey, if we come out and Pascal comes up a little gimpy one game, he gonna miss next 5. He gonna miss the next fucking 5 games, bro. We're gonna lose these fucking games.
NBA, you know what's gonna happen if Rand become owner of a team.
Man, hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna make niggas sit out, but hey, they hurt. They getting back to 125% until they get back out there. That's facts.
We gonna go. Let's go. All right, let's go Giannis and Milwaukee before we get to the last two teams because I think Detroit and Cleveland got some talk. We'll talk about them. Milwaukee. What do you see? They're still with Giannis. And did you see they added another Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. They just do anything to try to make Giannis stay down at this point. This could be Giannis's last year in Milwaukee.
I think
I see them being. I think Giannis is good enough to get them in the playoffs. You know, so I see them top 6 seed. I don't see them going anywhere higher than like 3 though. You know, that's a great year for Giannis. If they're 3 seed, he has to be playing phenomenally for them to get that high. Because there's other talent on the team. It's not that great. You know, Giannis is going to be playing a point guard at this point. They have Miles Turner, but I mean, like, who else is going to score a point? Miles ain't going to score 25 points a game.
They did. Miles Turner is basically a younger Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do the same shit Brook Lopez was doing.
Yeah. So, you know, last year they were where they were 50 last year.
5th seed in the East. Yep.
You know, they had a terrible start too. I can see them somewhere. I can see them somewhere again after that 5th seed. You know, I don't see them getting any. I don't see Giannis letting them slide anything lower than 6 in the East.
Doc's still up there, right?
Yes, unfortunately for him.
Man, oh man. Yeah, I mean, somehow Milwaukee can finish. Like, if somehow Milwaukee gets the top 3 seed, Giannis is MVP because honestly, bro, like, on paper, like I said, this roster isn't all that great. Yeah, I think we just put up. Giannis is gonna put up his historical numbers this year, and just like I said, just drag this team to at best 5th seed and at best 5th in the East, and that's him playing out, like I said, out of his mind. But you high on Kevin Porter? Is you high on Kevin Porter being the starter?
Oh, nah, no. Nah, he had good moments. He had moments last year, but nah.
That's that there. I think that's what a lot of things they're missing. They're missing that guard, bro.
Yeah, that's why I say Giannis gonna be starting point guard right now. So yeah, I don't know about that, man.
I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on them. So yeah, at best I'm going 5th. At worst, 10th. At worst.
Yeah, I don't see them missing and playing. I don't see them missing playing.
And honestly, they're the by default 3rd best team in this division because I think that these next 2 teams are easily by far will have better seasons than them. This team will finish 2nd in the Atlantic. I'm talking about the Detroit Pistons. I think Detroit is about to carry momentum. Central Division. I'm sorry. Detroit is about to use that momentum from last year where they took who they played? The Knicks.
The Knicks to 7? Was it 7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And if they were healthy, bro, they could have. Yeah.
I even say if they were even healthy was the thing, but I think they need a little bit more experience. But this year they have the experience now. That's last year. They have the experience now. You know, I think I agree with you. I think they're going to be a second team in this division. I think they're going to be anyway. I think they're going to be a top four seed in this conference this year. I think Cade is going to have MVP caliber. I think he'll be top 5 in MVP going this year.
Ooh, top 5 MVP. Okay,
so you know what? That's saying that. You know, I think that might actually be a little higher. We're going to rank the team, so they're going to lose the division. So they're going to be 2nd in the division. So I'll say where I think they'll be at for the conference for our rankings for the conference. I'll say that.
They lose Malik Beasley, Dennis Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr., and they replaced them with Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson, Javonte Green, and Kobe Jones. Obviously, as we talked about it briefly before it came on air, no Jay and Ivy. He's going to be out. He just had arthroscopic knee surgery, so they'll reevaluate him here in 4 weeks. But I'm with you. I mean, one, they're going to play. Detroit's going to play defense, so you're going to have to. You're going to be locked in because they're going to be they're a physical team, a young team. Thompson, bro. I think he'll finish top 3 in defensive player of the year.
I agree.
And then if you add Cade, the top 5 finish MVP, bro, that's a very successful season.
I think it would be for them.
I'm gonna say this, and I know we're gonna do our rankings here in a moment. I think Detroit gets out of the first round. I'm gonna say this. I think they'll get out of the first round this year.
I agree with that. I don't think that's hot take. I think that's a very reasonable take. I think. I think it's a very reasonable take. If they don't, they should be very upset. If they don't.
For sure.
This year, unless they got injuries or whatever, But healthy, they should be very upset.
So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season for Detroit. And then last team we got in the Central, the reigning champs of the Central, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Cleveland Cavaliers, man. I think they will win this division. Yep. I think they'll be a great team this year. I don't know how much to say about them. I think my main storyline with them is going to be what's going to be the story with Evan Mobley. I don't know if you've been hearing the rumblings. his trainer was talking.
I'm an Evan Mobley guy,
saying that hey, I think they should make him the primary guy on offense. Saying if you look at other ways in the league, look at the matchup they had in the playoffs. If Ev was primary guy on offense, they would have won that series, he thinks. Now, I'm not going to say
he's wrong.
He's wrong. Wait, I always say that about what I always say about small guards, bro. They can only get you so fucking far. Donovan Mitchell is 6'1". Probably being generous. He's 6 foot. They list him 6'3". He ain't 6'3".
Yeah.
Now he's strong. He's a bulky guy. He's a bit like a linebacker, they say.
Mm-hmm.
But like I always say, man, small guards can only get you so far. And everybody, there's only one Steph Curry. And he ain't Stephen Curry. So maybe they should, But if there is any reluctance there, that could ruin their season. So I will say
1,000%.
That's why that's what my eyes won't be on this season for them. I think they'll be a great team. They'll get 55, 60 wins. They'll be somewhere in the top 2 in the East, I think, easily. But it's not going to be my biggest thing on them, but it's their dynamic with Evan Mobley and Spider. That's what I'm looking at this season.
I mean, hey, if Mobley, I mean, it's easy. Like if Mobley want to beat him, then shit, go beat him.
You gotta beat him. If you think you him, you gotta really beat him. Then nigga, you gotta beat him. You right.
I mean, because even with Spider being, like I said, the number one option on offense right now, it's been times, bro. You watch the Cavaliers, like, where's Mobley? Like, offensively
missing. Now he is a big, so he don't bring the ball up the court, so he has to rely on people to get the ball to him. But hey, if you want to be him, bro, sometimes maybe a point forward. Then maybe that's what you need to do. Go to coach and say, hey, coach, let me bring the ball up the court a couple times a game to get used to it. So the playoffs, I come when I got a good matchup. Give me the fucking ball, my nigga. It's my goal. Spot up.
How many times we seen Giannis get the rebound and shit, take off full court, bro?
On spot up. Cut. I got you, bro. I'm gonna hit you. I mean, Spider can play out the ball pretty good, Yeah. His whole career he has been the offensive motor his whole career, and he's kind of thrusted into that role coming into the league. I don't think he even said it. He was kind of like he didn't think he could be that guy, but he kind of had no choice but to be that guy. He thought, I can actually do this shit, So, I don't think I don't think he would be reluctant, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm be looking at this season for sure.
I don't think he'll be reluctant because honestly, bro, if Mobley does beat a number option, that opens a lot more for him.
Yeah.
So
And what the trainer said, I'm not thinking these guys are anywhere near these two guys, but he said they need to have a Kobe Shaq dynamic where Kobe would let Shaq do his thing, and Kobe knew he could take over the game when he felt like it. He would take over the game when he needed to. He said he think Donovan needed to do more of that and let AF be more the all right. We gotta feed AF. We gotta feed AF. That's what he said. Now neither one of those guys. Donovan's not Kobe. AF's not Shaq. He's just giving that comparison.
Right, and yeah, I hate that. I hate that like a lot of people so loosely use Kobe and Shaq as like, bro, do you know how great both of those guys like are?
Yeah.
I hate how when they do a big and guard comparison, they always want you go there first. But man, it's all, man. At the end of the day, it's all about Mobley and his development. Mobley, if your trainer has that much confidence in you, bro, then we should see the work early on. That's what regular season is for y'all, because we know y'all gonna be in the playoffs for sure. Show us during that regular season is like, okay, shit, Spider can only go off for 20 or so, and shit, Mobley up there averaging 30, 35 points. All right, show us.
Yep.
We see better than we can hear. So I'm with you. I think Cleveland should have the same mentality as the New York Knicks as far as, hey, East is wide open. We can get to the NBA Finals this year. We have a shot. We should have a shot to win it this year. I'm interested in see what they're gonna do at the deadline. They did add Lonzo Ball. I think at the right cost. I think Garland is expendable, bro. I was gonna bring that too. I think they're gonna see how Lonzo can rock, and if Lonzo can just be Lonzo, bro, like he ain't got to be an all-star caliber. If Lonzo's gonna be Lonzo, knock down open threes when he's available. We know he's gonna protect the ball, get his guys open in the right spot.
Yeah.
If he's doing that, bro, running the offense, I think Garland can be gone by the deadline.
Definitely expendable, because they also, I prefer bigger guards. No, Diddy, but I think Lonzo is way better defender than both Garland and Spider probably put together. So, him being able to actually guard, other perimeter players, better perimeter players than Donovan can guard, I think it'll help them out too. So, yeah, I agree. I think Garland is expendable.
And you add him, you add Lonzo with DeAndre Hunter on the perimeter. That could be hell. That can be hell for some teams, especially New York with Jalen Brunson and them up there in New York. So.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what they would look to add. We get rid of Garland, but yeah, definitely could see them moving him and getting more depth and getting stronger for a playoff run for sure.
That I agree with. All right, we'll kind of speed it up here a little bit. We got Southeast Conference: Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami, Orlando, and Washington. I think we'll probably both. Unless you have Atlanta, but I think both agree it's Orlando's division.
Yeah, it's gonna be close though. I think closer people think. I think it's gonna be Orlando's division, but I think Atlanta will give them a run for their money this year. I think Atlanta is definitely improved. They got Porzingis. Trey is coming in with no contract extension. He's doing last year of his contract though. So if it's not going well, we look out for them moving Trey Young possibly. Put that out there. But yeah, I think Orlando take this division if healthy.
And then wherever he goes, wherever he goes, obviously they had to give him the bag. I forget which show we was talking about. I gotta go back and look at it. But
he was signed to Clutch Sports. I'm gonna go on a limb and say, if he didn't fire Rich Paul, I'm not sure what happened there, but if he didn't fire Rich Paul, I think Trey Young would be in San Antonio right now with a new contract like De'Aaron Fox got. Because De'Aaron Fox is a Rich Paul client, so I'm just putting it out there. Just throwing it out there. I think we would see Trey Young in San Antonio.
So Atlanta last year finished 40 and 42. Obviously, they added Porzingis this year, Alexander Walker, Luke Kennard. So I think this. I'm with you. Hawks is gonna be fun to watch. I wouldn't necessarily say this is them going all in. But I think the moves they made is obviously gives them the best chance to win. But I still just don't think it's enough to match what Orlando can do. And Orlando, to me, can. I don't even know if this would be a hot take, but like Orlando should feel like no Boston to deal with. Bro, we can win. We can go to the NBA Finals this year too if we're all healthy. Because
we all get healthy. We all playing
and
stingy defense they can play, and they got shooting this year too, man. They got better squad this year, bro. With Desmond Bane down there now, they actually got some shooting. If they play together and stay healthy, they can make them run this year, bro.
And I'm gonna say it last year when Paolo was out and Franz went on that tear, bro. That did. Well, Franz already had the confidence, but
that took him out of his world.
That took him to another level, bro. Now
and he bought out this year, this summer, and Eurobasket he bought out too. So he's gonna be on 10 this year. He's gonna be on 10. So I think this is Orlando's division for sure. Like you mentioned, I think Atlanta will be a second behind them. No, close. They made some good pickups. I think it's the best team Orlando has put around. Atlanta has put around Trey.
Oh, for sure. Since Miami, Bam and Tyler Hero. They gave Norman Powell that big contract.
They did. Tyler Hero's up for a deal. When he wants to get paid, he ain't get paid. So I think they might be moving Tyler Hero, possibly too. And Bam also said that he thinks they have enough to win a championship. He's fucking tripping. He's sipping too much champagne out there in Vegas.
I'm about to say, yeah. he thinking they the Las Vegas Aces down in Miami. Yeah, he's
drunk, man. He's drunk. Yeah, I see them being somewhere and playing. Miami being playing.
It's out of respect for Spo.
Yeah. Who also just got promoted for USA basketball to the head coach. Shout out to Spo.
Shout out to Spo. USA hands will be in USA basketball will be in good hands for the near future. Love
Facts,
Spo.
man. Facts. Going on Charlotte, I guess, man. Shout out Melo Ball. He made that highlight play the other day. You see that highlight play he had the nutmeg and then live to Brandon Miller. They're gonna be down there. It's gonna be fun to watch. They're gonna be some losers, but it's gonna be fun to watch. I will say that.
That's really that's really what it come down to.
All we can say about that. They're gonna lose it, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
But also, I think what are they missing, bro? Because like I said, with Miller, Melo, and Knupp, the kid they just drafted, who like he could be a dark horse for rookie of the year, bro.
He could be. They're missing adults. They have no adults in the room down there. Shout out Trey Mann too. He got re-signed down there too. But they're missing adults. They're missing adults. I don't think the coach is a bad coach either. I just think they're missing vets and structure.
You hit it right on the head. That's really what it is. They can be good if they had like said some vets who are like still in they prime.
Now they did get Colin Sexton is signed down there. Who I think is a good bet to have down there for them. I think he's gonna come in and play hard. He's gonna play tough on defense. And he's gonna be in practice probably telling them, come on, we gotta go hard, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. I think that's a good sign for them. He's not gonna be enough though, but I think it's a good sign for them.
I said, damn, I would say Spencer Dinwiddie, but I think they just cut. They literally just cut him.
They cut him. I thought we talked about him. I thought he was still in Dallas. So
yeah,
it was weird.
Well, he might be back in Dallas now.
He might be back in there. Yeah, they need some more ball handling there. So
yeah, so they added obviously Sexton, Pat Connaughton, Mason Plumlee, drafted Knipple. So they'll be fun on paper. They'll have a lot of highlight plays, but until you can give it, maybe you just got to trade for not trading none of your big three pieces, but maybe you just got to trade for a vet. Like say, get somebody who can establish a good culture down there in Charlotte. But they had
Gordon Hayward. They tried, but of course he wasn't playing for real. So it's didn't really matter too much down there. So yeah, but I think they'll be fun to watch still. With Melo Ball down there and Brandon Miller, it'll be fun to watch.
I agree. And lastly, the Jordan Poole show in Washington.
No, he got traded to New Orleans.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a no show here, and Washington. We'll be like shout out to Bub Carrington,
CJ McCollum show, and Chris Middleton.
CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton. They're gonna be some good bets down there. I think they'll have a good developmental year for them. They'll be trash still, but they'll have a good developmental year. They'll develop the vets. Like I said, Bub, and Bilal too.
Honestly, bro, that's what Charlotte like. If Charlotte could somehow get Middleton and McCollum, like that's what they missing, bro. Like them two, like they ain't got played. They ain't got. But like those two guys
that would have been good for them to get. That would have been great for them to get.
would help the culture in Charlotte for sure. For sure. All right. Let's go on quickly because I said we've been rocking for a good minute now. We still got the West. We still got the West to do. Pull up my notepad right here.
I'll turn it up back there.
I hear he going crazy. He ready for Pops. So he's like, Pops, I'm ready.
He ready to play. I'm like, you got chill, bro. All right.
All right. Who you got? In the East. Who do you have? Winning.
Northwest.
In the East.
Hold on. We said what?
We're gonna do the rankings for the East.
Rankings for the East. All right, bet.
Just playoff teams. Yeah, just playoff teams.
All right, we're gonna start at the top. So I'm gonna go first seed. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Cleveland. All right.
You wanna go back and forth?
You said what?
I'm going back and forth.
Yeah. No, I'll go. I'm gonna go Knicks. I'm gonna go Knicks number 1 seed in the East this year.
All right, number 2 seed. I'm gonna go Knicks in my 2nd seed.
I'm right there with you. I'm going Cavs right behind you. So yeah. I got Orlando for me, number 3.
Number 3, I'm gonna go Detroit, number 3.
Detroit.
And I'm gonna go Orlando for number 4. So I'm backing up. We can probably go switch back in.
Honestly, bro, that same shit, bro. Cause I just said Detroit's gonna be a top 4 seed, so I got them being 4 too. So yeah, I mean,
all right, bet.
But that's it though. This year, bro, these should be the best 4 teams.
That should also be top 4. I might get the order wrong, but they should all be top 4 seeds.
Yeah, Philly.
It's healthy.
And if Philly gets healthy, like I said, they could be a wild card, but I don't see them being better than this team all year round. So
I agree.
All right, nephew. I'm gonna let him go. He coming. I'm gonna let him go.
He is killing.
5th seed. Give me. Give me Milwaukee here.
Still Giannis to get them to at least a 6. I'm going Atlanta. Give me Atlanta.
All right, then my 6th seed, my final team to make the playoffs without avoiding the play-in. You almost gotta go. I was gonna try to be different and go Toronto, but until I see what they can do on court, I can't.
I don't be mad at that, but yeah,
I can't confidently say them. So yeah, I'm gonna go Atlanta as my 6th seed.
And I'm gonna go Milwaukee. I say Giannis to get them to 60. I'm gonna go Milwaukee here. I don't forget about none of that. It's for the top 4. I think it's top 4, but I was question mark on all of those. All right, so my 7th, I'm gonna go Toronto. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go Toronto. Fuck it.
Nah, I'm right there with you. That's literally where I was going next, Toronto. All right, my 8th seed. I'm gonna go Indiana here. I'm gonna go Pacers here for me.
I don't see them being the high. It's the 8th. I'm gonna say Philly gonna be healthy enough to get 8th seed. So give me Philly here.
Oh shit! I did forget about Philly. Damn.
You said wild. You said wild card 4 seed.
I did. Yeah, I did. Just damn. Okay. All right, but I'm still confident in Pacers because I think they can stay healthy.
Nah, I ain't
more healthy than Philly. So
yeah, I think they're more disciplined than Philly for sure. So, okay, so that was 8th, 9th. Give me Miami. Give me Miami.
Wait, no, wait, no. So you got Pacers as your 8th?
Yeah, that's what 8th, right? Or I say 7th.
We on
7th had Toronto. 7th had Toronto.
Hold on, 2, 4.
I had Toronto.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Last can't count. Okay. So you said 9th. You want where?
9th, I went with Miami.
Miami. And ninth, I shit. I got to go Sixers here. I think they'll be in play in. So yeah,
At
give me
least
Sixers.
playing. I ain't mad at that. At least playing. 10th is like, goddamn.
That final play in.
It's like it's a shit show here.
Facts.
Wait, who did I missed anybody? Okay. Not really. I missed Boston. I don't think Boston gonna be here. Boston might be here. I'll go Boston my 10th seed. Out of respect, I'll go Boston.
Yeah, that is crazy. Now I'm looking at this and we go like this.
I'm looking at who did I miss? Okay, Boston's up there. Of course, they got JT out, but I'll go 10th seed. I'll at least get them playing if healthy, if they want to. Now, if they want to, they can easily make, like I said, easily make this a top 10 year for them if they want to. Easily make this a lotto, like that year where Golden State got James Wiseman.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't go Boston. Respectfully, I'm just not. I just don't think Joe Mazzulla is going to go that route. Steve Kerr, and they will be chucking threes up in Boston. So, so my 10th final seed. Shit, Miami by default.
You didn't say Miami. Who did you say that? I didn't say that. Oh, you said Indiana. I didn't say Indiana. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I didn't, last year we picked a lot with our heart. Like I said, last year I know we had Charlotte in there, but I'm going.
Yeah, I'm not picking them this year for shit.
Yeah.
I'm not picking them for shit this year. Like, I'm sorry, Melo. I love you, Melo. I love you, but I can't trust you. You always get hurt, bro.
Prove us wrong this year, Melo. Go ahead and go out there and
Pumas? I thought it was the BBB shoes that got Joe hurt, but you putting Pumas, you still getting hurt. Is it just the family running the blood, bro? I don't understand.
I had a joke there, but I'm not gonna say it. That's too cruel. So I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh man, I think I know what you're gonna say.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Oh man, I think I know what you're gonna say.
All right.
In the West, we have three divisions left in the West.
We got 3 divisions in the West. Let's go ahead and let's start with Northwest. So we got Denver, Minnesota, OKC, Portland, Utah. God damn, those first 3 teams just shit.
The OKC, Thunder, Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves are just a gauntlet, bro.
Man,
this used to be a shitty ass fucking division, bro. I don't want to say shitty, but used to be a weaker division for most of 2000.
Ain't put no fear in nobody's heart.
Man, maybe 1 or 2 teams, not at the same time, had a few good years, but for the most part, man, this division has been weak for some years. Now it's strong. Should we go bottom top? How you want to do it?
The teams that win.
Utah and Portland. We can clump them together. And I think Utah will be worse than Portland by choice. They already exercised some of those choices there by trading some of their better players like Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton, trying to get even worse. So they're going to let their young guys rock out. Ace Bailey going to have a lot of touches there this year. They have Larry Markkinen and Walker Kessler. Great starter. I think one of the better starting front courts, power forward center duos in the league. But if they smart, they trade one of those things. They will. So, I think Utah will be a worse team for sure in this division.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let Ace and Walter Clayton Jr. man, like I said,
shout out Walter Clayton Jr. man.
Establish themselves and get themselves used to being pros. I think they'll be fun to watch. Like I'm gonna tap into a few Utah games this year for sure.
Facts.
But as far as
my West Coast Charlotte team, my West Coast Hornets. This is what I like to watch on the East Coast. My guilty pleasure watch over there. My guilty pleasure watch is gonna be Utah Jazz over here.
Great comparison. They'll be fun. They are the Charlotte of the West.
Fun to watch for ass for sure. Same thing with Portland. They're not gonna be as fun to watch, but they will be fun to watch though because they got some great young players too. And Shaedon Sharpe, who looked great in the preseason so far. I don't know if you speak him in the preseason. He looking great in the preseason, man. Shaedon Sharpe looking awesome. But they're gonna be ass too. They're gonna have one of the better defenses in the league though, so I think they'll keep them afloat. But they'll be better than Utah, but still probably somewhere around the same win total for last year, 36 wins. I think it's better than they thought last year for them.
Keep an eye out for Shaedon Sharpe. Okay, I'll keep my eye out. But
nice, bro. He was cooking who did play? I heard he's playing, but he was fucking lighting them up, bro. Oh my god, lighting them up. Everybody had him on just lighting them up, cooking them.
I don't even know if it's too much of a wild take. I think Portland, bro, looking at got their full roster, they could be, and it might sound, it's gonna sound crazy. I think they can be like I said, like the 10th seed play in, bro.
No, that's not crazy at all. Because defensively, they should be really, really good defensively. They got Drew Holiday, and Klingon is a monster in the paint, bro. I'm telling you.
Yes, I agree. And Robert Williams backing him up too, bro. Like, it's gonna be hell down there, bro.
They're gonna be solid, bro. They think it's gonna be offense. They're gonna be clunky on offense, man. Offense is gonna be terrible, but on defense, they're gonna be able to lock teams down, bro. Like, I won't be surprised if they are hunting for a 10th seed.
And honestly, honestly, we know Dame is gonna miss probably all the season.
Yeah, all of it.
But I'm just thinking what Dame's going to do for Shea and Sharp. Well, you already see what he's doing in preseason, but Scoot Henderson too, bro. This is a make or break year for Scoot, bro.
Make or break. He already hurt too. I don't know if you heard. He already hurt. He's gonna miss the opener. So not a great start, but it's a make or break year for him for sure. He has to come out, look, and show some promise on stat lines and on eye test. He needs to show promise. Like, we need to see. Like last year, he was a lot better last year because his first year was historically bad. But we need to see eye test good and paper stats wise. Like, all the advanced numbers too. You gotta be better, bro. Because right now you're looking like the worst product to come out day and night.
I agree, and you got, bro. You get to learn from two greats, two future Hall of Famers, Drew Holiday. Well, three. Chauncey Billups, your head coach, boy.
Yep.
My boy. So.
Yeah. You already got one Hall of Famer in there, and you got two future Hall of Famers.
Right.
Two champions and one damn near champion. Dame was damn near champion. Well, not really damn near, but he did enough. He's, made some dope performance.
Hey, shit, top five 75 player of all time. So
yeah, he had some of the top playoff moments of this century for sure. Like the closeout game winners he had against Houston, the one he had against OKC, just legendary shit. So yeah.
I'm gonna say like they're not gonna win the championships no time soon. But like if they make the step, like say they make borderline play in this year and they can get in there, when Dame come back next year, bro, they can easily get like a 7 8 seed. And I think that's a huge step up, boost of confidence for Portland.
I agree. Just get rid of Jeremy Grant.
I agree.
I don't know if you want to call it free him. I wouldn't say free him because he deserves to be in some bad team because he's not worth anything. But yeah, free him if you want to call it that, whatever.
Hey, this one Jeremy Grant, bro. He hoop and like that. He just collecting money at this point, bro. That's all.
Still in the check, man. Shout out Jeremy Grant though. He's still a decent player. But yeah, like you said, the upper echelon of this division, it will be, I think, probably sitting at the top of the West again this year.
Minnesota. What you got?
Yeah.
Let's go,
Minnesota, man. Shout out. And, last year they were better than I thought they were going to be last year. Last year they traded Cat and they got Julius Randle, which I thought was going to be a clunky fit. It was a little bit, but they made it work. I see them being around somewhere around the same this year, around 50 wins. I don't see them being better than OKC for sure, but maybe around the same with Denver. 50 wins probably still like Denver last year.
Yeah, I actually got them second in this division, bro. Like I said, no knock to Jokic, because Jokic is still him for sure. I just think Minnesota having their nucleus this year. Denver losing Michael Porter Jr. I think it's going to be I got to pull up the roster to see who they
Cam Johnson. That's an upgrade, if you ask me. Bruce Brown back, I think.
It's Bruce. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, man. They made some good moves this offseason. This is one of the better offseasons they had since they had Jokic, in my opinion.
Let me see.
I'm still not a believer in Jamal Murray. I'm still not a believer in him. Like, he's good, but not a believer.
Okay, never mind. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're right. You're right.
He makes a good move.
Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr. But
yeah, they got to me.
The main one that really changed my mind, Jokic does not have to play so many minutes no more because Jonas
Valanciunas back
up.
He locked in too. He locked in. Like he's committed to being there and being backup, being a backup. I think he's happy about having a lesser role and being like, Playing one of his homies. Jokic is homie, so I think he's happy. He happy up there. So yeah, I think they'll be slightly better than Minnesota, but just slightly, maybe 52 wins for them, 50 for Minnesota, somewhere around there.
Well, shit, 52 wins and shit. That's the difference between 4th and 2nd in the West.
The West, it is, man. It is. I'm just not. I wasn't a believer last year in the fit there in Minnesota, and I'm still like this year. I'm not like you. Are you a believer in Jamie McDaniels?
No, now that they lost Alexander Walker. Like,
Yeah, lost Nas. They paid Nas, which is I think it's a good signing, a good pickup, but they didn't make any key moves to make them better. Now, if they plan on playing Terrence Shannon Jr. and Rob Dillingham more, I think both of those guys look good in preseason. I watched a couple of their games; they look pretty good. They play some of those guys. They get a better shooting performance from Dante DiVincenzo this year.
Yep.
They could possibly edge out Denver, but I just don't see them. I think Denver made better moves than they made this offseason. They were a little bit more flexible. They got off a big contract, and Minnesota didn't do that. They didn't have the opportunity to do that this year. So I think Denver would be a little bit better than them. But yeah, Minnesota, I think it'll still be great.
Yeah, and even though Minnesota, like I said, they probably shocked a lot of people last year by playing a lot better than expected, especially after trading Cat. I think last year was supposed to be the year you develop Dillingham and Shannon Jr. So this would be the year. Like I said, those guys would be enough confidence and give you valuable minutes, especially if he's going to move off now. Right now, bro, shout out to Mike Conley Jr., bro. You still,
he's done. He's done.
Still collecting checks, but yeah,
he's done. So yeah, you're right. I think last year should have used more time to get those guys. I was really shocked when they wasn't playing, especially Dillingham. I'm like, he was your early first round pick. I ain't even giving him no shine in an early regular season. I was shocked, bro. I was shocked. Kind of the same way that Houston played, Reed Shepard too, but they had a little, better of a team, or better of a situation up there with the guards. So I see why they didn't play them that much. But Minnesota, their guards wasn't that good. You had other than that, like Dante didn't play that good last year. Right? You could have got off his minutes and gave minutes to Dillingham or Terrence Shannon Jr. last year and got them more ready. So yeah, I'm a little bit more higher on Denver than I am of Minnesota, but both will be good teams. We kind of knocked Denver out too there. talking about Minnesota, but Denver too. I think they made some good moves this year. But I think they'll be just around the count, maybe a little better than they were last year, but around the same.
I'm hot, bro. Like I said, I know you said Cam Johnson is upgrade, Bruce Brown. That Valanciunas move, bro. Like the fact you ain't got to play Jokic so many fucking minutes in the playoffs. That's big, bro. That's gonna be huge, bro.
The fresh Jokic is a better pickup than anybody could have got in the league. About fresh Jokic in the fourth quarter in the playoff game.
And no way I'm saying Jonas is what Jokic is, but he's not a bad. He's a solid big man passer. He's like I said, he ain't gonna bring the ball. He ain't gonna bring the ball up before.
He gets you plus minutes when Jokic is on the bench. The whole time Jokic has been here and been in his prime, he goes on the bench. The team goes to shit.
Yep.
So, having an actual viable backup out there for him, actually get him time to actually rest and actually come back fresh. Huge for them, man. Huge for them.
I agree. All right, then last we got defending champs OKC Thunder. Can they repeat? And I also will answer that question a little bit later, but
yeah, I think they'll win this division. J-Dub is going to miss the first part of the season or first few weeks. Maybe he's still nursing that wrist injury or wrist surgery he had in the off season. But yeah, they bring about like 98% of their offense that are scoring from last year, so they'll be just fine. I think Chet will be healthier this year than he was last year. Knock on wood. Shai's even more confident than he ever was. All the guys are champions now, so they got even more swagger than they had. But they're going to be on 10. They're going to win probably 65 games again this year. Like last year, 168. I see them winning. I think the similar had them less than 60. I don't see them winning less 60 games, unless they get injuries, obviously.
Yeah, Simulator was tripping, bro. He had a fucking Golden State winning 60 games last year.
Yeah, crazy.
Tripping. But yeah, I think OKC wins this division. And like I said, all of them have confidence now. For them to even have a chance to repeat, it's just about, like I said, those guys coming off the bench. How much better did they get? Obviously, we know the Shays, J-Dubs, and all them. Did those guys just let them being champions get to their head where they didn't work as much during off season? We'll see. But that's
I'm seeing
going to be the key for them to repeat their bench this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Pacific, Golden State, both LA squads, Phoenix and Sacramento. Sacramento, we go start from bottom to the top.
Old Queens, man. Shout out Russ. Got picked up by the Sacramento Kings.
Yep.
But yeah, they're gonna have a shit all year, if you ask me. We probably talk about it a little bit on Wednesday, I think. Maybe off air, but this will be a good year for Russ to possibly come in and possibly average a triple double. I thought he was gonna start. I said it on Wednesday. I thought he would start, but from what I'm hearing, the starting point guard is gonna be Dennis Schroeder. So Russ is gonna be coming off the bench. So hey, whatever that means. I think they'll be less than 40 wins this year. Last year they won 40 games, but they'll be less than that. I say 35 to 40. Maybe not much less. Maybe 37 wins, but not much less than 40. But they'll be no better than 40 wins. Put it that way.
So basically, so for you, their best can be what they did last year.
Yes. No better than it.
Yeah, in the West, man. Obviously, we seen the. Like I said, pretty much. I think you called them the Sacramento Bulls, pretty much.
Yeah.
With Debo. So, yeah. As much as I hate to say it, man. Like I said, my guy's on the downside of his career. He's playing for his Hall of Fame resume at this point. Still fishing bucket getter. Still get you 20 points a game, but like I said, the roster. They got names on the roster, bro. It's just not a good fit of talent. All old guys, like I said, a bunch of old guys. Sabonis can't be your best player on the team, which he is at this point on Sacramento. So, yeah, I got him play-in. Still about 10th seed. They'll be in play-in, but probably out first round in play-in. So,
I don't understand getting there. I guess we'll get there when we get there. I guess we'll get their rankings, but I don't understand getting there. All right, I guess we go up to the Phoenix Suns next. Phoenix might actually be a little bit worse than them this year. I think about it.
I would feel confident. I'm confident in saying that.
I'm confident in saying that. Jalen Green's already hurt. He never missed a game in Houston. Already gonna miss a game in Phoenix. He's gonna miss the opener next week. It's gonna be a book year. Maybe booking at 70 points again this year. Because we'll see. Other than that, Phoenix is gonna be shit ball.
This is. Like I said, Phoenix, the first 2 years they drafted Book, bro. Like it's just all about Book and everybody else around him. I said, even though Jalen Green is there, the reason Houston got up off of him because he didn't take them steps to be the man when they counted. So I don't expect that to change in Phoenix. And they still got fucking Bradley Beal, bro.
No.
I forgot that.
I'm about to say they do, but he's
he got traded to LA. Yeah, that's right.
Good segue. Next thing,
the LA Cheaters,
allegedly,
or LA scammers, whatever you want to say.
LA Cheaters, man.
They
won 50 games last year. A pretty good year last year for them.
It's all about health with them, bro.
Yeah. Why is health really?
Honestly, bro, you said Utah was the Hornets of the West. The Clippers are the Philly of the West. If we being as far as
that's a good comparison.
They can go.
Good ass comparison, because it really just all depends on the health of one or two people. I think James is going to be healthy regardless. James has been a workhorse his whole career. He's been majority of the time healthy. But Brad Beal, Kawhi Leonard, both those guys are big question marks, especially the last few years.
And who's going to handle the rock? Because they got Chris Paul too.
Yeah, they get Chris Paul too. I forgot about that. Probably Chris Paul, I would assume. He probably not gonna start though, right?
Probably.
I would start him.
I wouldn't either. I'm sure. Let me pull it. Depth chart.
Put your roster. What do you got?
Clippers depth chart. Yeah, I would not start. They depth chart. So they got
Bradley Beal at the point. Chris Dunn, maybe. Yeah, I think Chris Dunn started last year.
No, they got Harden. No, so according to depth chart, Harden, Beal, Leonard, John Collins, and Zubac. So
yeah, I saw reports that they might start. What's his name over John Collins? I wouldn't do that either, but Derrick Jones. I saw a practice. They had a practice and they had Derrick Jones with starters and Collins with the bench players. Might switch up, maybe intertwine those two guys, but yeah, I think that's a very good lineup. And I also picked up Brook Lopez this summer too. I think it's gonna pick up for him too.
See, that's I mean, obviously they're gonna roll with Zubac, but like for them it's interchangeable because like I feel like John Collins and Brook Lopez on the floor is a better fit than Zubac and Collins. Because like I said, at least Lopez can stretch the floor. Like Zubac,
yeah. It depends on the matchup. I think it'll be very, 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 very heavily dependent on the matchup they're playing against. Because Zubac is a monster. Damn near borderline all NBA last year, like 13, like fringe, only because people was hurt, but still almost made it.
Well, I mean, I will say they do have the right coach in LA, Ty Lue.
For sure.
So I think I said if everything goes right and everything's healthy, I think Tyler Lue can get the max out of the Clippers. No, they're not winning a championship, but he can get the max out of the Clippers, which could be for me. I see them at best, if everything goes right, everything goes well, Western Conference Finals appearance. But I don't think they'll.
Yes, that's their peak. That's everything goes like perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, more realistic. I think definitely should get in playoffs. Worst case scenario should be like 7th, 8th seed, like because it's so tight in the West. Yeah, I don't know why we waited to say Lakers like we're gonna be the best team in this conference. How you feel like Warriors like?
Honestly, I think I mean if I don't want to say it out loud, but Clippers could be better than this year.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at it like, why we say Lakers here? Lakers are gonna be not better than Clippers this year.
That's our Lakers bias, y'all. That's our Lakers bias.
Let's go ahead and get the Lakers I guess then. Shout out to Luka. LeBron's already hurt, as everybody already knows. Oh, the sciatica injury he has. The fan will say I think it's fucking fake injury, but whatever. I don't know, bro. I think if we could be either 50 wins again this year, but Luka get hurt, we could be, I don't think we'll be less than 40 wins, put it that way. So I think we'll be. I don't see us getting third seed again this year, put it that way.
I was just doing the math real quick, and I was about to say, bro, could there be a possibility where none of these teams in the Pacific make the playoffs? But it ain't that good team. It ain't that good many teams in other divisions. But I was looking.
It ain't gonna happen.
But this division, like I said, is probably the weakest in the West, bro.
Yeah, it probably is, bro.
We're being honest. But yeah, Lakers. Like I said, we already know Bron gonna be out for the first month, possibly longer. Luka and Austin Reeves show. At best for us, bro. At best, 5th seed. We'll be in the playoffs, but yeah, that's really the best I can see.
We don't have to shoot around Luka. Yeah, like you said, Bron out. Last year we took care of home court pretty good. We kind of shooting the road, so we'll see how we look, man. I'm not too confident though this year, to be honest.
Not at all. Not at all. Let's go ahead and say you retire this year so you get your farewell tour going out the way.
At least say it's last year's Lakers. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We tired of you. Tired of you. Last but certainly not least in this division, Golden State Warriors, man. Warriors.
Honestly, it didn't matter which team we started with in this division.
As long as we started with the Sacramento Kings or the Phoenix Suns, he couldn't win anywhere else out of there because pretty close division, honestly.
According to the season simulator, they're gonna win 60 games this year.
Yeah, they might be in the fucking finals this year, according to the ESPN season simulator. I don't see that happening. Again, it's gonna be all about health for them too, man. They're an older team, and anything can happen. When injuries start happening, that could be a rolling ball, man. It could really just all start adding up. They got old guys: Al Horford, Jimmy Butler old, Steph Curry old, Draymond old. Only young guy they got is Kuminga. That plays a lot in pods. So
he doesn't want to play. And Kuminga does not want to be there.
He want to be there for real. So we'll see, man. I don't see them getting 60 wins. I see them being more around. Everybody in this division is gonna be around between 40 and 50 wins, I think.
40 and 50. Well,
it's gonna be that bottom. It's gonna be the bottom half of the teams in the playoffs and the top half of teams in playing. If you ask me.
I agree. For Golden State, man, it's just a matter. Like I said, I'm with you as far as health goes. They are old, but it's like how many regular games can Jimmy Butler play? I think obviously Steph is that's his team, but I think Jimmy Butler is going to be I won't call it X factor, but he's going to be a key to, like I said, to getting them, like I said, a lot of regular season wins. Yep. If Jimmy Butler, if he plays. Because like I said, without Jimmy Butler out there, bro, it's kind of spooky for Steph and the rest of the boys.
They better be hoping Kuminga come in and actually be bought in, you know. More than he some.
And if you've been rocking with us on this pod, you know, big Jimmy Butler fan over here, but Golden State putting a lot of that much faith in Jimmy Butler. I said the playing the majority of his regular season games, where in the past he's missed a handful or quite a few. Doesn't bode well. You know what he does when he gets to the playoffs. I think he doesn't go down that last year. Maybe they win, but man, no, Steph got hurt last year, right? Steph got hurt in Minnesota, right?
Yeah, Steph got hurt in Minnesota. Yeah,
yes, it was. Steph got hurt. But yeah, I'm with you. They'll be somewhere. All these teams in the division, except minus Phoenix and Sacramento, will be like somewhere. It could fall from as high as 5 to 8.
Yep, I agree.
Then last we got the Southwest, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, New Orleans, and Memphis.
Oh, Memphis. All right. Start out with New Orleans, man. They kind of a wild card here. Or Memphis, really, but I think New Orleans is more so because they're just in turmoil down there still with just the injuries. They're just injury bug. People at least that are cursed, you know. What's his name's down there now from Golden State? What's his name? Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
Never missed a game with Golden State. Now he with New Orleans, he hurt. So it's like they're cursed, man. They'll be the worst team in this division. I don't see Zion playing more than 50 games this year. You know, he looks great though. He looks like he's in great shape, but yeah, I don't see him playing more than 50 games.
He is. Yeah.
What's up?
No, I would just say physically he is in great shape from what I
see.
Yeah,
he looks amazing. Looks like he's cut up. Looks like he's the least he's weighed since high school, probably. But I don't think he's going to stay healthy or play in more than 50 games. So I see him winning 30 games or less.
Ooh, 30. Well, yeah. I mean, hell, they only won 21 last year.
Yeah.
They looking at their roster, looking at all the additions. They have a lot of young talent. It just has to. I think you just need the right coach down there to develop all of it. Like they can. I don't want to say it like this because they just like they're just the defending champions and they don't have a player the caliber of Shea, but like they could be like a OKC like with the right guy to come in there, the right star. They can develop like a solid core like OKC can, like all homegrown talent. They just need the right guy to stay down there, and they got to be healthy.
Yep, that's true.
So
got a few bad contracts. They got a couple guys I really like, you know. But they got a few bad contracts down there, and they gotta get off of or let run out. But you know, I really like Trey Murphy. You know, I think he's a really good player. Herb Jones, I really like. You know, so I think you should free those guys. I wish they get free and get on good teams. But you know, other than that, Jordan Poole, I like him a lot, but at this stage now, it's probably bad contract. You know,
very
Zion, same thing, bad contract at this stage of his career. DeJounte Murray, probably the same thing at this point of his career, probably a negative asset. So yeah, they gotta get off those bigger contracts and go all young. Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fierce, you know, those guys.
Yeah, and I think for some teams, hell, you can look to New Orleans and go pick some of the young guys off there and add to your team. So
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I think they could be a team like I said being talked to a lot around the trade deadline. But yeah, I see New Orleans finishing outside the playoffs again this year.
I agree, man.
The Fighting Ja Morants. I think say Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. because he's been more consistent there than Ja has.
Yeah, he played the other night too. Surprisingly, I thought he was gonna be out the first part of the season, but he played, so maybe he's gonna be back for the beginning of the season. But yeah, still, they're gonna be probably a pretty bad team.
Yes, very. Obviously, the loss of Desmond Bane, Luke Kennard. They added KCP, Ty Jerome, but last year. Lost in the first round to OKC, finished at 48-34.
Yeah, it was a bad year last year. Just all it really depends on two Josh health and Jaren Jackson Jr. health. They both get hurt pretty frequently, so both those guys got to stay healthy. But this year, I think they're gonna take a step back, like you mentioned. They lost Desmond Bain. KCP is a solid pickup, but he's definitely not as good as Bain is at this point in his career. So I see them taking a step back, but they still they need to probably blow it up with John Jaren, probably trade one or both those guys and look to aim for the future.
Well, I think one of I know we already said on the show last year plenty of times that Ja can't be the future, but I think Jaren Jackson is still a piece down there where I said whatever you bring in, like I said, he can either help be the bridge star or be a bridge guy, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
be a bridge guy. I agree.
I think Ja's probably out with you. I'm slowly coming around to what you were saying last year. We'll see how. We'll see how this first few months of the season start. But
I won't be wrong. I love Ja's game, but it's just
too reckless for me.
Yeah, just no care for his body for real.
Too reckless for me.
Yeah, next team, let's put on Dallas, I guess. Now I think they'll be slightly better than both these teams if healthy. Good old Cooper Flag down there. AD, D'Lo, Klay Thompson. Or should I say Clay the Stallion? Kyrie hopefully comes back later this season. I think Dallas would be I think they'll be probably playing team this year, bro. Honestly, if they stay healthy with AD and Cooper's looking great in preseason. Cooper Flag's looking awesome in the preseason. So I think they'll be better than I expected, looking coming to the year. I think they're somewhere in that maybe 8th seed-ish, somewhere around there, maybe.
Hold on. Well, we about to get there with the rankings. They can't. Could we
we'll see. We'll see. I'm talking about something like that. We'll see.
I mean, but yeah,
maybe 10th, maybe somewhere in the 10th. Maybe somewhere bottom of a 10th seed. We'll see when we get to the ranking.
Obviously, man, their biggest thing is hopefully Kyrie can come back at the end of the year. But I feel like they're almost like where the Bengals is at right now, bro. They need Kyrie. Like Bengals need Joe Burrow to come back. Dallas needs Kyrie to come back. Kyrie is the key. If Kai can come back, and he needs to come back and I would say if he can get a good month of regular season basketball, bro, that just right before playoffs, they could be a dark horse for a Western Conference Finals trip.
That's steep this year. I don't know if I see it this year. That's steep, bro.
But that's what we talked about when they traded Luka, bro. This is their time.
Yeah. Well, Kyrie was coming off an injury. He was just coming off of just fucked up situation in Brooklyn. Now he's coming off an injury.
I know.
Like, I don't know if he can make that work. We'll see though. We'll see. I guess we'll see. I guess. I don't know.
Unless Coop show he's him.
Yeah, come in and be like, all right, I think I'm ready. I'm him.
Yeah, and Kai ain't got to do too much. But like I said, when they made that trade for Luka, which was, we all agree, horrible trade for Dallas. But you traded him, make it seem like your championship window is this year and next year.
Yeah. So Kyrie come back, they have no excuses, but that's excuse is gonna be that Kyrie just came back. But you're right, as far as what they say, they had no excuses to Kyrie come back. So yeah, I see them being somewhere in playing mix though. Hopefully, I guess we'll see when we almost said it to the rankings anyway. I guess next is the last two Texas teams we got. I guess we go Spurs first. I think they'll be second in this division. Guarding, hopefully they stay healthy this year with Wemby. But you mentioned Dylan Harper. He's looking real good in preseason.
Man, I said Knuppel was a dark horse rookie of the year. I'm going Dylan Harper as my rookie of the year. I know Wednesday when we mentioned his name on Wednesday, we said the media is going to hype Cooper Flag, and from what the highlights I've seen, rightfully so right now. But if San Antonio is playing better than Dallas, and Dallas and San Antonio is a higher seed, make the playoffs, a higher seed than Dallas, I think a huge part of that will be Dylan Harper. Obviously, no Wemby is a catalyst to that, But I think that Dylan Harper would have made that step.
Yeah.
Um,
I agree, man. I agree. That's actually maybe we'll do it Wednesday. We get Doctor to do our season predictions. I might be leaning Dylan Harper too, man. Especially playing Wemby. I think he'll have a lot of eyes on him. I think he'll be able to do a lot of good things because Wemby's gonna get a lot of attention. So he's gonna be out of there playing free. And he a baller, bro. He a baller. If I was I would trade De'Aaron Fox. I've been saying that for months now, but I'll trade De'Aaron Fox.
Oh yeah, we've been saying this since they drafted Dylan Harper, bro. You got three guards down there, bro. It ain't enough time for all three of them. So by trade deadline, one of them gone. But you just paid De'Aaron Fox, so that contract is terrible.
Bad, terrible. So, I think right now it's still tradable. It's still tradable. In the first 2 years of that, I think you can still get off of it. After the first 2 years, I think it's gonna be like, it's gonna be tough unless he's still balling out. But yeah, all things considered, I think they should be disappointed without any less than 50 wins this year with healthy Wemby. They should be disappointed.
That's the thing. That's another thing too. Wemby got to be healthy. I said last year blood clots. He's got to be healthy, bro. That's
so far every year.
That's the thing we've seen with all these tall players come to the league. They just can't stay healthy.
And they say he grew 2 inches to 7'5". So
I heard, yeah.
It sound good, but at the same time, I was like, oh, is they even more injury prone? If you ask me, that's scary.
I agree.
That's scary. But yeah, I think they should be looking at 50 wins, the minimum. If they see less than that with a full slate of healthy Wemby, they should be disappointed.
I forgot who they get. Who's the coach they signed this year?
I forget his name, but it's the same guy they had last year, the interim coach. I forget his name.
It's promoted. And then Pops just promoted. He's just in the front office now.
Yeah, in front office now. Yep. So,
all right. Lastly, most definitely not least, the team who made arguably the biggest splash this offseason, or at least the loudest.
His name is Mitch Johnson. My bad, Mitch Johnson. It's the coach in San Antonio.
Okay.
Way off. I said something that's way off.
Houston Rockets. Also, we know traded Jalen Green, got rid of Dylan Brooks to add KD. Added Dorian Finney-Smith. Clint Capella is back in Houston.
They got a squad on paper, man. On paper, they should win this division on paper. I don't want to say easily because San Antonio healthy. San Antonio can run for their money, but they should win a division on paper. Thompson already said he thinks he's the best perimeter defender in the league. Come out and prove it this year, brother. Come out and try to get all first team defense and defense player if you can. Jabari Smith Jr. It's a big year for him. He's got paid. Same thing with Alfred Sengun, got paid last year. So, also Fred VanVleet got hurt. But they said they're looking for Reed Shepherd to come in. So they say right now Reed Shepherd will come in and show that he can play. They're going to be training for point guard. So they're showing that they're going to be on in this year, and they're going to put all their eggs in this basket to get KD in the championship. I think they have all the pieces to do it. Right now, with all things going, if things have to go perfect right now for them to do it, but it's possible.
How long? ACL. So yeah, his entire season. So yeah. That's my only thing with Houston. Like I said, their guard play. I said we know KD can handle the rock and play that point forward, but in Houston they don't need him to do that.
Yeah.
I think they'll make a try. Well, I mean, obviously they said, like you said, they're gonna rock out and see what Reed Shepherd can do. But it would not surprise me if they go out and possibly make a trade for a guard.
Yep. You mentioned that Boston got some, if Boston start going south, they might try to go there and get somebody up there. Who knows, man? There's so many options out there. There's so many options.
That's what I say. There's options on a lot of good teams. So we went to a lot of teams who could possibly be there by the trade deadline. So
yeah.
We'll see. But I think that's what's keeping them from getting their potential of getting NBA Finals as their guard. So hopefully Reed Shepherd could prove me wrong, go out here and prove that he's ready. But sadly, I think this will be his learning curve when it should have been last year.
Yep. I was bringing it up. They should have played him last year. You should have played him.
Yeah. So
last year, I know y'all were good last year, but realistically, you're not winning a championship with that team. You're not winning a championship. You should have took the second seed you had and said, "Hey, we second seed right now. We're doing good, but we're going at the same time experiment with these young guys and get these young guys ready for when we actually do get Kevin Durant or Giannis. Say home for Giannis. Get a guy like that, So we'll see, man.
No. But Houston, barring the health of KD, hopefully KD can stay healthy this year. If everything goes right in Houston, I see Houston being a top 5 seed in the West.
I see them being higher than that. Let's get into the rankings now. I see them being higher than that. Last year a 2 seed.
Well, the only thing, what he said last year was 2 seed, so he was higher than 2 seed.
I don't see them being higher than. I don't see them higher than that. I see them being higher than a 5 seed though, for sure.
I said top 5. I didn't say max. I said some
top. Okay. Well, let's get into the rankings right now. So, Western Conference standings.
Yep.
Number 1 seed. I think we both agree with this. I'm going OKC.
OKC, yeah.
Hands down OKC. Last year, number 2 seed was Houston. Who are you going number 2 this year?
This year, I'm going Denver.
Okay. And I actually agree. This year, I'm going Denver as well. I'm going Denver this year for number 2 seed. Number 3 seed, I'm going Houston here.
Okay. Houston. Do I see a team better in the West than Houston? See a lot of potentials, but on paper, I can't confidently say it. So I'll have to agree. I'm going Houston here as well.
Low key want to go Houston for 2, but because they were 2 last year, they got better than last year. But I think Denver made some.
I think Denver just made this.
Yeah, they got a bit better. When Jokic being gonna be fresh now, we talked about. I think, fresh Jokic is. I'm sorry, better than KD. I'm sorry.
Right now, yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, all right, the team.
Go ahead. You going 4th or 3rd?
Yeah.
We at 4th.
We have 4th. Yeah. So the team that I was thinking about putting over them, I just couldn't confidently pull the trigger on it. But 4th seed in the West, I'm gonna go San Antonio.
Oh wow, 4th seed now. If they 4th seed in the West, I think Wemby should be in MVP conversation. That's all I'm saying. If
best
they're there.
You said 50 wins. 50 wins got a 4th seed last year with Denver. So
50 wins. Now 50 wins was 3rd through 5th seed last year. So yeah, 50 wins could technically get 3rd seed or 4th seed. My 4th seed, I'm going with Minnesota.
Okay.
I think Ant's going to have another transformational year. Last year he led the league in 3-pointers made. This year I think he's going to expand his game more with mid-range game this year, adding on. I think they'll be 4th seed.
I hope so. Because Ant was pulling from 3 last year.
He said this year, he said this summer he worked on the mid-range games, what he said, mid-range pull-up. So last year he said 3-point game, he came out and pulling them up. So now we're going to see if he, has the same thing with mid-range.
He was pulling.
Getting them up, man. All right, my 5th seed, I'm going to go with man. Man, I want to go stay here now. I'm gonna go San Antonio 5th seed. San Antonio. I said 50. They should get 50 wins. So 50 wins. I'm gonna go San Antonio.
My 5th seed. I'm gonna go Clippers here.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. They got 50 last year, so I ain't mad at that. Now my last team to make the playoffs. Shit, this is hard.
To avoid the play-in. Yeah, to the last team to avoid the play-in.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like I should have said. I'm gonna go on the limb here and say Luka and the Lakers, man. I'm being a little biased here, but Luka and the Lakers.
Luka and the Lakers. All
right. Luka and Lakers.
All right, my last team to avoid the play-in tournament. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Okay.
Go Minnesota here. All right, my first 7 seed for me. I'm gonna go
West. It's hard
because I know I'm Lakers. Oh, 7th seed. Shit. Not confident in it. I'm not confident in this pick at all. But I just love the culture down there. I'm gonna go Dallas here. I'm gonna go Dallas 7th seed.
I ain't mad at that. I got them all playing too, but not that high. All right, my 7th seed, I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I'll go AC first. AC Warriors.
AC Warriors. I'm right there with you. I'm going to go and stay AC too.
Okay. And my ninth and 10th seed, I don't want to say easy, but my ninth seed, I'm gonna throw Dallas in there. Actually, I'm gonna give some love. I'll throw Dallas in there. 10th seed, I'm lost right now still. So my ninth seed, Dallas right now. Who you got ninth?
I'm going Lakers.
Okay.
And then
My 10th seed. Now you said something earlier. I'm gonna see if you remember. My 10th seed. Now you go first. You go first.
my 10th seed is. I'm just looking at all teams. I didn't say yet. So my 10th seed. I'm going kind of biased here. I'm going kind of biased here with the 10th seed. I'm gonna go Sacramento 10th seed.
Okay, you said earlier. So I want to see if you want to still show some love. My 10th seed here. I'm gonna shock people. I'm gonna go Portland.
Nah, I did say Portland too.
You mentioned Portland too, but I know you mentioned Sacramento. I was like, I know they ain't gonna be there. But I think Portland gonna be there, so I'm gonna go Portland. Sacramento is my dark horse though. I think Sacramento's improving right there. I think it'll be more. I think it'll be more impressive than people think this year. I think they're gonna be, of course, looked off as like, oh, they're the Kings, whatever. But they got talent on the team, man. They got talent on the roster, and they all vets, so they should all want to make it work, you know. And all honestly, except for Zach LaVine, probably all in the last leg of the league. Like Russ is gonna be out of the league next year, probably. Let's be real, you know.
Oh yeah,
DeMar's gonna be on probably a vet man next year. You know, Zach is going to be probably on a good contract still, or more than that. But the rest of those guys are on their way out, so they need to be trying to figure it out the best way they can. So they need to be making a plan, honestly.
Yeah. Let me see what. Yeah, because Debo on the second year of his final year, so yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna be a Batman next year, or he's gonna be trying to get somebody to give him a mid-level exception. 12.
No, he got one more year. He got one more year at 25 next year.
After this year, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he ain't. But he already said he don't want to do 20. So after his contract, I think he retire. So
okay, smart. All right, man.
Yeah. All right. So these are our Western Conference predictions. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna try to make it like a graphic or something so we can
keep track of throughout the year, man. It'd be dope.
Now I'm gonna put them on social media too. So like I say, so let other people see.
We gotta get Doc to chime his in for sure.
Yeah.
We usually do this on. I feel like we usually do this on Wednesday because Doc usually with us. But yeah,
he missed. No, he didn't because last year we did Friday too.
Yeah, last night on Friday. Wednesday we're gonna try to get more. We have more. We're already with 2 hours in, y'all. We gotta probably end it. We're already 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A little bit more, but we're gonna try to say that for Wednesday. We get Doc here too. Talk about the season awards. Main thing I wanted to get to that we didn't get to today. So we'll get to the season award predictions, MVP, coach of the year, rookie of the year, all that kind of stuff too. Probably on Wednesday we get Doc here. Maybe we'll do it before we get to the football segment on Wednesday, guys.
Yeah, because Wednesday obviously we'll have night one of NBA going out the way, so we'll probably not see what we like the NBA. So yeah, we'll do NBA first before we get to football next.
Yeah, we'll do a little basketball before we get football because usually we do like try to throw in a little something else than football, but you try to get college in there, something like that. So we'll probably do college football if it doesn't happen crazy this weekend, then hit NBA a little bit, and then go mostly football. We always do on Wednesdays.
Facts. All right, so last before we get out of here, we're gonna try to win y'all some money this week. Fucking Dallas ruined the leg last week.
Messes up.
Fucking Dallas, bro. All right, NFL. Good slate of games. Good. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, so it should be a good opportunity to win some money this week.
Oh, it is. Okay. Sheesh, I see a game we should stay away from. And Dolphins Browns game. That's a shit show. This is some good games. It's actually hard to pick looking at these games.
I'm say I got one that I kind of love.
What you got?
They're on the road, but I'm just not a fan of the defense they're going against. I have no faith in the defense they're going against. What do you think of Washington over Dallas?
I like that. That's the one I saw going through. I see one right after that too that I like. Green Bay at Arizona. Just money line. I think they're 6.5 point favorite. I don't know my points there, but
Yeah, they a full 7 on DraftKings. So yeah, I'll go Packers money line. And yeah, no Kyler Murray. Marvin Harrison Jr. is expected to play.
Are we going money line or are you going points? I got 1.5 on a Commanders game. Would you going with that?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, take the plus 1.5 for Commanders. So that way, if they lose by 1, you're still good. So yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Damn, it's some good games.
I feel confident in this one. Even though Baker is the front runner MVP, we don't know who's he throwing to this week. Noah Becker-Igbokwe is out. Mike Evans is probably a game time decision. It's Monday Night Football, so we don't know if he's going to play. But I feel confident with the Detroit money line over Tampa Bay,
especially at home. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Do we know the health statuses of what's going on in San Fran? Because I would like the Falcons over them too, even though they're in San Fran. Is Brock Purdy back?
Brock Purdy. Last I heard, they are all yes. Brock Purdy, George Kittle, and Ricky Parasol is wait, hold on. Ricky Parasol is out. Hold on. George Kittle's the only one to return. That's it. Yeah. So Purdy is out. Purdy is out. Ricky Parasol is out, but George Kittle is set to return this week.
How about Atlanta there? I mean, San Fran's still favored, but
it's on the road. Do you trust? The thing is, Michael Penix, do you trust him not to turn the ball over? That's really the main thing. Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, it's primetime game too. Yeah, let's not go there then.
How about 11.5 too much. I was about to say Chiefs over Raiders, but you ain't gonna get nothing straight money line, and 11.5 is a little too rich for me.
It's 12.5 on FanDuel. They tripping.
How you feel about a little London football? I don't trust the Rams with no Puka. They're favorites too, which is crazy.
Yeah, they are favorites. Yeah, I ain't feeling that.
All right, well, we got to do something because I'm on at a plus 219 right now.
I'm at a plus 226, so we got to find some other money here somewhere.
Scared money don't make no money. So, Colts Chargers. How you feel? Who you feeling that one? Colts Chargers. It's in LA.
I know I said Chargers on Wednesday, but
it's a pick.
Low-key feeling the Colts, man. Low-key feeling the Colts.
I like the Colts too. I think they could run the ball. They can definitely run the ball. It's like Daniel Jones don't turn the rock over. They're in good hands. They're gonna play defense. So,
yeah, I like it. Let's go there.
I feel confident with the Colts.
And they got me to a plus 591, so that's doing a little something. All right.
Yeah, I'm at plus 555. So that's 4. We can end it there. We can add one more. It's up to you, brother.
I don't see one more I like, man. If you see one you want to throw on there.
The other Monday night game, Seattle, Houston. I mean, Houston's coming off a bye.
I would go Houston. If you agree with Houston, I'll say go. If you don't agree with Houston, then if we both mismatch, I'll say no then.
No, I was gonna go Seattle.
I say no. Let's leave it off.
All right, good. I was gonna pick Seattle at the crib, but
yeah, let's leave it off.
All right. I think that's it. I'm
gonna get you almost 60 on FanDuel. Ain't too bad.
Yeah, and I'm looking at college football. Just make sure you know T specials, top 25 matchups only. Yeah, there's nothing out here that I feel confident in for college. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Like I say, man, we're just trying to get you a little something. We ain't trying to make you rich.
Yeah, get you a little something.
Facts. Oh, that's what we can do Wednesday too. We get Doc on here. We can do like future props, like NBA, like win totals.
Yeah, win totals. That's a good one. For sure.
All right, so down to the wire 513 parlay for this Friday, Sports Spirits Friday. We got Green Bay Packers money line over the Cardinals. We got Washington Commanders plus 1.5 against Dallas. The Detroit Lions money line against Tampa Bay, and we got the Colts money line, right? Because they were 1.5. Okay, yeah, Colts money line over the LA Chargers. Plus 555 on DraftKings. He's at plus 581 on FanDuel.
Yeah, 581 or 561.
561. So
yeah,
$10 to get $50, get you $55, $56. Yeah, and your $10 back. So
Not bad. Not bad at all.
not bad at all. We appreciate y'all who tapped in with us this entire 2-hour Sports and Spirits Friday, probably the longest Sports and Spirits Friday ever.
Yeah, it probably is. He's rocking. You got like 30 plus people in here still. You know, most from Twitter, a couple from YouTube. So shout out to y'all. Watch it on Twitter. Make sure you give us a follow. You see it scrolling at the bottom, like T always say. YouTube, same thing. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. We go live a lot on Wednesdays, mostly on every Wednesday, and most Fridays as well, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in, man.
Facts. And now we could have went long because we could have went a lot in depth with some of these picks, but we kind of sped it up because we know it's Friday. We got shit to do.
Cairo in the background. We had a wild day today. Cairo in the background crying. You know, he's quiet now, so he's chilling now. But yeah, man, it's been a long one. Appreciate y'all rocking with us though, for sure.
Facts. So like my brother Flyman Rand said, man, make sure you tap in with us, everything down to the wire 513, or just Google us as I always say. For the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, Lee Taryn Bland. We'll catch y'all this Wednesday for episode 399. Episode 399, man. So until then, yeah, man, y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday, y'all. We out.
Peace.